Good evening, dear friends. Now, let's see what I can do today.
And of course, the most important thing, take care of your health. That means take care of your lungs.
So what you can see me doing now is the water pipe is a bit in my way because for this part I have to push the iron beam through, and the water pipe is under pressure and I don't know where it continues exactly because I cannot see it. So I have to chisel away some material just to check where it goes further and if I'm good to try to cut it off. Now that I chiseled around this area, I cannot go over there because it's now so dusty, and if I have the mask on, you won't understand me. But I can see now that this pipe goes up, and then we have another pipe going up, and I think it goes not directly up, but into what today is the sleeping room above. What I will do now, I chiseled away already here. Let's see here. So I will cut this off now with an ankle grinder. So this is the drain pipe, and this is the pipe which there is pressure on. I will cut it off, then I cut a thread on it and put a new valve on that. There is now a new thread on that. We put a bit of this paste on the thread for sealing, and then I don't know if it's even nowadays called weed, but it is produced from, I think it's produced, the fiber is pulled out of the wheat plants, and this is used almost, I think, now more than 100 years and still used today. Why? Because it's super reliable, that you get a tight fit, that no water comes out, and this I will use for this one also. So the moment of truth now that I cut off this pressured water line, I just cut it here, the new thread, and put this new, what you call it, in German you would call it a 90-degree knee, like the knee in the human body. I don't know if that's called in English. I will check this. And of course my water valve. So now if I turn up the water slowly, what I want to check is if there will come any water out from this one. So if there's somehow still some pressure on the line which goes above, I hope not, because if not, then we are good. And I can continue. Let's do this slowly. Looks good to me. So we just check. Okay, we just slowly open this one. Oh. Okay, cool. So, okay, cool. Now that I've checked this, that means I can easily cut these water lines out and get rid of those, and then I can put the steel beam right through where this old water pipe was. So, to continue now, it took me quite some time, almost an hour and a half, to just get these support beams into place. You see, so this wooden beam is supported now. This one is, and here I put additionally this beam, the shorter one, because this is the one I want to remove. Not I want, I will. And then also this mushy whatever beam this is, I will remove. And then, yeah, I think first what I will do, I will drill or break a hole through this wall. So then later on we can, I can push the steel beam through. So let's make a hole through this wall, and then I will continue with these beams. And now guys, you see, okay, hole has been made. Also this stud, which was here, I already removed. And now you can see it was connected to this one by those nails. So this is what held all this stuff up here together. And this, honestly, I mean, this is criminal. Like I said, it can be so dangerous if this would have gone down. I mean, whoever would have been here would have either been badly injured or probably even killed, because it would have probably broken your neck or whatever. But yeah, I'm slowly getting through this. And okay, the next one will be to remove this one. And what I think I will do, cut it slowly with the chainsaw into pieces, exactly where those wood pieces meet. So then I know there are no nails inside. So the chain, if the chain in the chainsaw ever touches slightly, even just once a piece of metal, it means you have to sharpen it again. And this is what I want to avoid. So I will make a couple of cuts through this stud over here. So, and then I can remove it piece by piece. and then we should be able to finally do the detail work. So I cut 2 times through the stud. The rest was manually chiseled away. Now I will, I think, make a 3rd cut over here so I can get this whole part out, and then the part which remains inside of the wall or up on the wall, this I will also finish manually. Slowly making progress over here. I like that. So the thing is, the steel beam is still not inside here. We'll take it into the house yet, but then how will I lift it up? So I thought about, okay, I take this chunk of wood, this one here in the middle, and I will place it up here into this gap, which is wide enough, and it should be held up by this steel column and this steel column. And then I will use this lifter here to lift up the steel beam, which weighs around 80 kilograms, and then I can push it through this hole and reach the hole on the other side. And this is where it's supposed to be standing. And in order to do that, I will have to cut this part of wood a bit, and also the middle one a bit. Skateboard for the poor people. Discourage me. Inside. Now, here, let's use my little helper. It's not a little helper, it's quite a decent helper. So let's get U stands for up and D stands for down. As I said before, I started to put this wooden beam in this gap, but then this chain lift would be where the beam is now. So I couldn't have pushed the beam through, the steel beam, so I had to move the whole setup over here. And yeah, so I connected it to this upper beam on this side and also on the other side, so it cannot spin. And yeah, guys, I know there should be nails if I want to fix those support beams into the wood with nails, but I ran out of proper strong nails, so I just used 2 screws, so this cannot rotate as I fix it, and that was good enough. And then what I did, I put here a rope around this smaller beam, and also this rope here. Whoop, sorry, around the steel beam, and then I lifted it up, and I used some wood structures, some wood pieces to build me sort of like a small podest. And then it was already up like this, and then I just had to lift the beam, the steel beam, a bit by my hand, but that was not so, it wasn't that heavy anymore because it was already sitting here at that hole, and then I pushed this support structure underneath. Plans for today are finished, so that's good. You see at the end what I did, took another support beam, took just some rope to tighten it, put it together, and now I pressed it against this upper wooden beam, and now it's inside. You can rest like that till tomorrow, and yeah, let's see. Task for tomorrow will be, as you may see on the video, the bee. So this upper part has to fit on the upper part. So there has to be a gap between the plywood and the beam. So I need to cut a gap on the upper part. So this piece can then slide in. The same I have to do here. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm satisfied with this day.